I don't know if Mark wanted one.
Shall I deliver it to you in video? Into the camera.
Yeah. It's really hard looking into one of them. Right, hello everyone. Just going to give you a quick video about how to replace the bearings on my frame. It's a very simple operation, but just give you a quick video to see how it works. Hopefully your bearings shouldn't wear out very quickly. I haven't had many issues at all, but we'll just show you how to do it. First thing to do is pop your cranks and your shock out. So we'll do that now. Okay, so normally you can just pop out your shock with 4mm Allen key in these two places here. When you've taken your shock out, you've got to be careful that your swing arm doesn't come back and knock the frame. I've got a special bit of wood for this. Like that, perfect. And then we'll take the cranks off, so move your chain guide up first. Right. Cranks off, we've got the shock out. This is the main pivot. We need to now get this main pivot out and then we can get access to the bearings. Okay, we also need to pop this brace off here. We now need to get this main pivot out. So there's a pinch bolt on this side. We need to undo that pinch bolt, or loosen off that pinch bolt just with a 5mm Allen key. You might, if it starts turning, you might need to stick an 8mm into the one on this side. Now you can loosen this off. So what's worth doing is using this to knock out the other side. So now we've got part way. And if we just tap that through, it pops out. Take this bolt out, put it in the pile of mess, and then this main pivot should just slide out nicely. That just pops out. Great. So now your swing arm should just, might need a little gentle knock. Okay, so there you go, your swing arms. Okay, so just use a bar and we'll use it to knock out the bearing. Yeah. Right, so it's gonna go. Woohoo! There, the bearing just pops out, nice and easy. Okay, so we've got the bearing out. You can either replace it or you can put some more grease in it if you want, but they're standard bearings. You can get them off most websites. You can get enduro versions which have got slightly better seals. So get yourself some new bearings. We'll grease it back in, pop it back in, assemble the whole thing. Easy. A bit on the bearing for good measure. Okay, so the most important bit when we assemble this main pivot back together is getting the preload on the bearings right. So you have a 5mm spanner goes in the bolt this side, an 8mm this side, and we tighten this up until it feels, so that's nice and smooth. There's a tiny little bit of play, we'll tighten that a little bit more. And I'll show you, I'll deliberately over tighten it. Yeah, it gets notchy. So that's too tight. So we need to back it off a little bit. So that's nice and smooth. There's no play other than this Workstand, so that's good. So once we've got to that stage, we can then tighten up the pinch bolt here, nice and tight. Nice job done. People ask about torque settings. There's less of a risk on this bike. That we've got essentially, it's steel. You do pretty well to strip some steel threads. Just tight, but not too tight. You know, if you feel like you're hanging off it, you're doing it too tight. So the bearings are, like I said, they're standard bearings. On the website, you can see what the actual spec for them in, and it's, I think it's 612 RS. I think it's on the website. Have a look. It's easy, simple. Buy them, put them in.